Rising from the swamps of the Meadowlands, in the shadow of New York City, it's the Ray Powers Hour! This is the Ray Powers Hour. I am back and on the line. I'm reaching all the way across the globe for her. We couldn't be in the same room, unfortunately, but maybe next time. Tiffany Gow, all the way from New South Wales, Australia. Tiffany, thanks so much for being here tonight, or in your case, today. How you doing?
I'm excellent, thanks, Ray. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. I've been looking forward to this for a while, and
Likewise.
Oh yeah, I prepared myself because I know the two of us with our propensity for making trouble, and fortunately we have the audience for it. My chat room is into it, and we have a reputation that precedes us, and fortunately they're ready for us.
They better be ready.
Yeah, I told them. I said this isn't a drill.
Yeah, they're champions.
They absolutely are. So what's going on?
Well, besides talking to you and having the pleasure of your company.
Oh, stop.
I'll actually be recording very soon.
This is what I understand, yeah.
Yeah, some personal stuff, probably a few months down the track. But also I will be recording with a band called Von Rocker, actually during this month. I'd love to tell you what the name of the song is, but they've sworn me to secrecy.
Oh boy. Oh, well, then mum's the word for now.
Yeah, no, well, it's actually a cover, and it's a cover done in, like, hard rock / metal, and it has actually never been done before.
Oh, now you're just being a tease. That's not even fair.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Ray. I did my research, and I love their version. I was practicing today because I am recording it very, very, very soon. I don't want to say the date because I'd rather surprise people and just whack it on the internet and let you kind of, work out your own mind how you feel about it. But I like it. I really like it. It's really different to the original. So I'm hoping the guys, I'm sure they'll love what I'm going to do. But yeah. It's primarily their song, so it's more like Von Rocker with Tiffany Gow, but I'm still very grateful for the opportunity.
Wow, so much suspense. I love it. And when it drops, it's going to hit us like a ton of bricks. I know it. It sounds like...
Well, apparently, yes, they want to make a film clip and all that stuff, so you'll see me, oh, God.
The full effect. That's awesome. Well, now I know you're largely influenced by the rock community, really in my backyard. The New York City, northern New Jersey scene, I guess, for lack of a better term. And, you visited New York. You've been here before.
I have. I loved it. You had a post yourself about, the pizza in New York, and I actually remember that straight away. Brought memories back of sitting in a hotel room, watching the last episode of Seinfeld. That's another interesting kind of topic. We won't go there. I love Seinfeld. Not sure about the last episode. But anyway, it was great memories and took a bus from Vegas to New York.
Wow.
Which was an interesting... Yeah.
That's a long ride.
Yeah, it was, but it was fun, and I was like a dork, and when I went through New Jersey, I was like waving at Bon Jovi, hoping all of a sudden this man that I really admire would come out of the woodwork, but that was my wild fantasy, and I stuck with that, and yeah.
Look this way, John, here I come.
I just wanted to say that I went through New Jersey, like, as you know, I'm totally obsessed with that band, and I just think he's amazing. So it was really exciting for me, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, they've made a mark for sure. And, regardless of what the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thinks, which is a whole nother subject for a whole nother day, they've definitely made an impact.
Oh, he has. He's not just, I know what kind of silly person gets a tattoo on their left arm of Bon Jovi?
I haven't even gone that far.
Yeah, no. Well, it's something that I always wanted to do, and I was actually going to originally get it on my back. And I will be polite and watch my language. But the owner of the owner of the tattoo store, he's actually tattooed me before, so I know him quite well. Lovely guy, but a bit of a bikey guy and quite outspoken. He basically said to me, "Tiff, if you're going to make a statement, make a bleeping statement." So,
well, there you go.
So I got it on my left arm instead, and it wasn't too big. It wasn't too, like, in your face. But I'm very proud of that, yeah. I don't know. We've all got our theme song, and their songs kind of have a theme in my life, so.
You can put the Ray Powers tattoo on your back. That's okay. I'll take second fiddle. That's fine.
That's hilarious.
They don't go doing that. That would be...
That'd be hilarious.
You come visit New York again, and bam, there it is.
Yeah, one wild night out. You never know. I could wake up with a Ray Powers tattoo on my left forearm. So
good Lord,
who never knows what can happen in the big city? Anyway,
what happened last night? Bam, there it is.
Yeah. Very, very hangover-ish kind of theme going on.
You just read my mind, exactly. Smoking TVs, wild animals in the room, and yeah.
Yeah, picking up, like, strange babies, not sure where you got them from. Yeah. Great movie. Love it.
Yeah, that would be an explanation and a half for me.
Yeah, you never know what could happen.
Oh, boy. So speaking of wild parties, you got to party with Sebastian Bach.
Well, I wish I could party with him. Unfortunately, his wife was there. Anyway, that was a bad joke.
It's right on par with what we do, believe me.
Yeah, why do they always take their wives on tour? But anyway, don't get
Why do
me
you take
started.
Sam to the beach? I know, it's,
Anyway, I met Sebastian last year. Very tall, very lovely. I had my reservations because, he's stuff about him, how he's apparently has a temper and so forth. But I found him really lovely. He noticed the hyena laugh. Apparently I have big pipes. Don't take that out of context. As in a louder voice. And he was really lovely. It was a great experience.
No, he's mellowed over the years. I think we're talking about like vintage Sebastian with Skid Row on their first tour, where an angry young man is out for the first time, and it's just. I think over the years he's mellowed, he's matured. Don't forget, Ted Nugent sat him down, put him on his lap, and kind of talked him out of the whole dependency mode. And I think being a dad, being married, it grounds you a lot. I mean, I'm still waiting to grow up myself, but. Yeah. My time will come. Yeah. Maybe.
Don't get too serious, though.
Not us. Not here.
It's okay to be just as long as you retain who you are. That's the most important thing.
Hey, that's all I got.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, but I'm sure all that stuff, all the important things in life, I'm sure they kind of ground you and change you. But it was a great experience. I was front row, and he handed me his set list specifically to me because, he had everyone trying to grab it in the background, and he pulled it away, and then he handed it out again, and I managed to kind of get it over, about 200 other people trying to get it. No, but it was a great experience, and he was lovely. So that was awesome. Yeah, and I'm on the internet with him on his Coolangatta feed, which is great.
Yeah, I saw that. I watched that. I did.
Yeah, you definitely can't miss me.
You're not one to be missed, believe me. I'm sure he heard you, saw you, and felt your presence at every turn. So that's what you have to do. Yeah, it's not every day you get a Sebastian Bach in town, and let's face it, there's not every day he encounters a Tiffany Gow. So you guys have met your mutual match.
Stop embarrassing me. No, he's a cool dude. I'd relive that moment over again. It was a great experience, and I went to another state. I went to Queensland. All the other states were kind of sold out to see him, so yeah, I thought, what the hell? I'll go for a great holiday and see someone that I really admire at the same time.
See, I picture Tiffany Gow just, crashing the gates and sold out. That's for you people. Watch this.
One day, woo! We're working on it. Yeah, no, I have faith that everything will turn out just the way it should.
Ever closer every day.
Absolutely. It's nothing that hard work can't, hard work and self-belief and perseverance, as we were speaking earlier about, just keep going, really, just having faith. But I've got so many amazing people who love my music and who support me. So thank you very much to everybody listening and to everybody who loves my music, because there are people from my cellar band days, when I crowdfunded my second album, who are still friends. And I don't mean just friends with inverted commas. I mean actual real friends. I flew to the UK back in 2010 and I actually met real friends that actually supported me at cellar band. So yeah.
People you can call in the middle of the night and say, hey, come bail me out.
What's that? Yeah, I can if I'm stuck in the UK. Can I mention any names?
Sure, absolutely. Shout out whoever you like.
Yeah, so Mr. Neil O'Dwyer, yeah, we've been mates since the cellar band days. He's amazing. I met him back in 2010. There's Simon McMurdo. There's a lovely man, Martin Nicholas. I've actually met quite a few people in the UK. So it goes beyond being a fan. They're actually friends. It's very cool.
It is.
So
cool.
when I'm conversing, that's a big word for Tiffany. When I'm conversing with people, when I'm talking to people, what you see is what you get. I'm very genuine, and if I think of you as a friend, I'll call you a friend. Yes.
Well, there you go. This is the Ray Powers Hour. I'm on the line with Tiffany Gow, and we played some music at the top of the show. We played some during Power Trivia. I want to play a song with you on the line, and I want you to pick the song. In fact, I bet I know what you're going to say. I bet you're going to pick a song called Liar, Liar. Am I right? Did I read your mind?
Oh, sorry. Yes. No, you're absolutely right. You're bang on the money, right? Yeah, Liar, Liar.
I saved it for you.
I love this song. It's actually my personal favourite. And I think vocally I was really, really kind of, I think there's more of Tiff to come, but at the time my voice was just, wow. It was, I was really happy with the result that we got.
I'll tell you what, we do this all the time. Why don't I turn this over to you? I'll let you be the DJ. I'll let you intro this one.
Excellent. Okay. Guys, this is Liar Liar by Tiffany Gow, being me. I hope you enjoyed. I love it. It's my personal favourite, so rock on. Thank you.
New Visions Radio, this is the Ray Powers Hour. I am on the line with Tiffany Gow. We just heard Liar Liar. I love that song. And I'm not just saying that because you're on the line. I really do. I'm going to love it when you're off, too.
I hope so. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
I know it.
Oh, thanks, Ray. That's awesome. No, I love it, too. So that means a lot. Thank you.
Well, listen, I could tell you're all into that.
Yeah. It's quite funny because I'm without being conceited, but I'm quite a friendly, very down-to-earth person. But when it comes to songwriting, I can get very intense, and a lot of my songs are very emotional. That was an angry song about someone that I dated and was a compulsive liar. So yeah, I put my heart and soul into it, but it helps when you have a great producer, which I have had. I've had two producers, and they get the best out of me. One in particular is like a father to me. So if there are any kind of, if I'm not singing to the absolute best that I can in any given situation,
I tell you,
people seriously say, come on, let's have a break, and we did that during one song, and when I hopped back behind the microphone, it makes a difference. So, it's all about putting, I do put my intensity and my feelings, and I think about that moment or that person, and if it's painful, well, so be it. If it's going to get a better result, then that's what it takes, and that's what I'll do.
And you need that person to just ground you and tell you, listen, and just tell you how it is, and not just sit there and just patronize you and pat you on the back, and also not browbeat you to death either. it's a delicate balance. You have to know each other. You have to have a trust, and you have to have a feel for, how far you can push somebody. As a producer myself, I've made those mistakes in both respects. I've been too light. I've been too heavy at times.
Yes.
It's a relationship, and it's definitely a balance. And that just comes with time. Yeah. That just comes with working with somebody a long time. And when you have that connection with somebody, there's times it's nonverbal. There's times that you can just look at somebody and exactly, there's a cadence, and you can just kind of feel, where it's like, I knew you were going to say that, so I did it.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I'll give him a free plug, Peter Stevenson. Yeah, when I just haven't been kind of, giving the intensity I should have been in the given moment, Pete would say, yeah, literally come out, let's have a chat. And it wasn't just wiffly waffly stuff. There was some nitty gritty discussed. And I'm not embarrassed. I've known him for a few years, and I'm a very honest person. I will never kind of sugarcoat something. And if I'm upset about something, then I'll just say, look, this is why I'm upset, and then probably burst into tears.
We're gonna know about it if Tiffany's upset.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be. It's refreshing.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, can you? Oh no, that's my dog going off.
That's okay. I had Facebook. I had Facebook going off in the background, so it's let's face it, human life going on as we speak.
Absolutely.
Or non-human in the dog's case.
Yeah. Oh, he's a little Labrador, and he suits Mummy to a T. He's got my personality. He's very vocal.
A rock and roll dog. I love it.
Yeah. He doesn't get upset when Mummy sings around the house, unlike the cat. Yeah. I don't take it personally. It's just the high tone. It's got nothing to do with my voice. That's what I tell myself every day.
I've told myself that for years. It's kept me in the business.
Look, I tell myself that every day, and it's cool with me. So, yeah.
That's what you need. Well, Tiffany, you've done some extensive voice work over there. And I did my homework, and I've been on YouTube, and I've seen some of these ads, major TV ads and the like. How did you get into that?
Well, I actually studied when I was in Melbourne. I lived in Melbourne, Victoria for 4 years, and I studied with a gentleman called Gary Mack, and he previously owned the Melbourne Radio and Television School? I studied with him. I don't know, a couple of months. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. That wasn't as far as paid employment goes, that wouldn't be like a job. I just loved it. I really loved it. It was a lot of fun, and you get to know your voice, and I suit more kind of your, I guess young ladies kind of fashion labels, and I don't know in the US kind of what you've got over there, but here we've got stores like Katie's and so forth, and so I suit that energetic kind of high bubbly, high intensity kind of jingles and so forth, and just putting my hand up and just seeing where it goes, really. But that's how it started in Victoria.
Cool. Yeah, I was fascinated with some of the different brands and some of the different companies that were over there. I did recognize McDonald's. We have that too. You sellout, shill you. I love it.
No way! Get out of here! That's one of my favourite haunts after 2 a.m. Anyway.
When you're open and you're hungry.
Yes. Yeah, and you're wired, but anyway. I'm just trying to put my hand up. I'd love to do a bit more of that. But music is my number one priority, so...
Understood, of course.
Yeah, if I can do anything voiceover-wise around that, great. But, music is definitely number one for me, and I definitely want to record some more original songs this year.
Well, we can't wait. I mean, listen, I'm in suspense now with the cover project and the new Tiffany Gow album. I mean, I'm going to be there, whether it's an EP or an album. I want to be first in line. I want my copy. I want it autographed. And when you come to New York, I mean, forget about it. The hell we're going to raise. Well, we're going to have to warn people ahead of time. You're forewarned. You're on notice.
Yes, and tell all the hotels they need to stock up. Except for July, of course, because I am doing my dry July.
Well, I did want to get
Yes.
into that. That's on my list.
Yeah.
So go ahead. I mean, you took the initiative. I love that. Tell us about Dry July and how you got involved in that and the great cause that has become in your life.
So as many of as my friends are aware, 2014, my mum passed away of leukemia. She had one of the worst leukemias you can get, and she was 67 at the time, 68. And, I thought she'd live forever, but she, unfortunately, the disease beat her, and she, for 6 months, she fought it and lost her battle. So that was very heartbreaking, and, just as equally as heartbreaking, my friend Matt lost his fight with pancreatic cancer at 42, which is so young.
My God.
And he was given 6 months to live. And Matt was like a brother to me. I've got two sisters, but Matt was like a brother, and the kind of guy that you could call at 2 a.m. when you're really distressed about something. He would pick up 99% of the time. It's very rare for people to do that. So he was a really close friend. And I lost them 6 weeks apart. 2 weeks before Christmas in 2014.
My God.
So you can imagine the wonderful Christmas I had. It was really heartbreaking, and sorry, I'm just getting a bit emotional. So Dry July is basically an incentive from the Cancer Council, New South Wales, in Australia, sorry. You pick where depending on where you live, there's about, 6 to 10 charities you can choose from. And all the month of July, you literally go without any alcohol, which is not a problem. And I actually look forward to it because, in all seriousness, you get a little healthier.
Sure.
Even little simple things like the skin, like the complexity of your skin, and it's just you get healthier, and I love it. I don't have an issue with that. And it makes me feel really good that I'm actually making a difference, because you do make a difference. So all the donations directly go to your chosen charity. So in my case, I chose the Cancer Council of New South Wales. And you know what? You can donate the cup of a coffee. The cost of a coffee. You don't have to go with like $10 or $20 or something that can really, affect your budget. You can go like literally $2 or $3, whatever you'd spend on a little fancy coffee.
It all counts.
Yeah, and so it absolutely does, and it's it's not so much about the money. It is to a degree, of course, but it's that feeling you get from giving, knowing that you are making a difference to someone who maybe at this given moment is too sick to have a cup of coffee. With all the drugs that they're on and the chemotherapy and being sick. So when they actually have their cup of coffee that you've gone without for them, they appreciate that. I can't stress that enough. They do. So I'm looking forward to it, and I've got another little trick up my sleeve that you'll find out. I'm going to do another little. I've got 2 promos coming up for Dry July. But I'm really looking forward to it, and thousands of Australians do it. By the end of July, I'll be looking forward to August.
Absolutely. Well, God rest your mom and your dear friend. I lost an uncle, a dear cousin to leukemia specifically, and I've lost another uncle and aunt to cancer. It just seems like it's one of those things, unfortunately.
Sorry to hear that.
I appreciate that. It's one of those things that unfortunately still touches every life, either directly or indirectly. And, it's 2016. It's about time we eradicated this. I'm also very proactive here. We have the American Cancer Society, and I'm doing a fundraiser at the end of July, coincidentally. When I do every year.
We're taking turns, right?
We are, absolutely. Listen,
yes,
we have to gang up on this. It's a beast of a disease, and it's cancer sucks. Let's face it.
Oh, it's awful. It's my mum was my best friend. She really was. She was the older version of me. She really was, personality-wise, in her values and her morals, and the amount of Bon Jovi concerts we went together. She was like this 20-year-old stuck in a 68-year-old body, very young at heart. So, in other words, when someone that you care that deeply for passes away, your life completely changes. And to lose two in that 6-week period was, it
Close
threw
to
me
the
around
holidays,
a lot.
of course. I am. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, so, as a result, I did take some time out from the music, and I think a lot of people were wondering why I was gone so long. But it was really difficult for me to accept, and I had to change my whole life. So, but I'm back now, and I really want to say thank you very much, seriously, to everybody, because, I poured my heart and soul out, and everyone saw that, and thank you. I'm back, though. I'm back, and I've got my passion back, and I've got my hope back, so thank you.
And listen, thank you for sharing that. That's, not easy to do. And even for someone with your moxie, I mean, to really break it down to, that level, and to just, face that every day, and just to, relive and retell, that's big. And I really do thank you for that. It's...
Oh, thank you.
We have our fun on the show, but listen, I mean, we're all people at the end of the day, and we all feel, and we all listen. I hate the fact that I'm going to have to wait almost 100 years to meet Mom in heaven, but we'll all party when we get there. So
to meet whom?
To meet your mom.
Oh! I hope you wait a long time. No. You'll be right, Ray. You'll be still kicking it in 40 years, man.
Well, I'll be doing something in 40 years,
Yeah.
They'll have to rip me away from this microphone.
Yeah, don't. You'll still be doing an amazing job, but don't think like that, and you can't think like that. The little paranoid kind of voice in my head, says sometimes, what if I get sick? Well, what if you don't?
Exactly.
What if you don't? And you know what? I think, again, without conceit, I think I've got a very strong fighting personality. I can beat this so-and-so. I feel that, I can at least try.
You're a feisty one.
And that goes the same with yourself and everyone out there, so don't focus on what could happen. Just live now. I sound very Tony Robbins now. See, I'm still affected, but but no, you just got to live in the moment and don't worry about that stuff. But I do urge everybody to, if they can, please donate, because I tell you what, you'll feel great about it. You really will.
It's Dry July, and you have a website they can visit.
It's too easy. You basically go to www.dryjuly.com, and then you put my name, full name, Tiffany Gow in, and it's too easy. My profile will pop up. And last count, we're at $211. So, and it's only the beginning of May. So, it's exciting. I'm hoping to get the record up to $850. Last year we did $780. So
that sounds like a slam dunk to me.
I'm sorry?
That sounds like a slam dunk to me. We've got a lot of ears out there, a lot of listeners.
Yeah.
If we do $1 a piece, forget about records, we'll demolish them. Yeah,
no, absolutely. And I was, like I said, you'll see a couple of promos coming up, and I'm actually going to get behind the video camera. You'll actually see me. not just hearing you. You'll actually see me. I'd really like to make, the video, one of the videos will be very personal. I'd like you to see, why I'm doing this, and I'll be interviewing someone very, very close to the action. So, yeah.
Can't wait. Tiffany, I welcome you to join our crazy chat room for the last couple of minutes. I'm sure you've been peeking in here and there, because all I can do is peek from time to time, because they're always trying to trip me up while I'm on the air with the mic in my hand, so to speak.
Right.
And it's something to be seen for sure. But you're welcome back anytime. Call in, email me. I mean, just surprise me at the Power Cove one day. Just kick the door in and just say, I'm here. Let's have some pizza.
And beer.
And beer.
Oh, my God.
Well,
you can't have pizza without beer. Of course, any month, like from June.
Right,
earlier,
from June 30th.
August later. August 1st.
August 1st cannot come soon enough.
Thank you very much for having me, Ray.
Tiffany, always a pleasure. You are literally always welcome, and I mean that.
Thank you so much.
Well, God bless, and guys and girls.
You too.
Tiffany Gow, Dry July. You guys know where to go. You got your instructions. Let's kick cancer's ass.
Let's do it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Ray. You rock.
Tiffany, you're the best. Thank you.
Oh, stop it.
Well, listen. Wait, what? Tiffany, wasn't this you who told me you were the best? Didn't we rehearse this going in?
Of course. Absolutely. Hell yeah, you're the best.
I thought I got my cue right. Okay, just making sure.
Beautiful. You should
so
see my
much.
hand. My hands are going everywhere, like I'm doing the hand gestures.
Oh, you're Italian
So
too, huh?
I often make that joke. Seriously, I should have been Italian, but I'm not. I do. I'm a big hand user. I talk with my hands. Yes.
Yeah, you handcuffed me, I'd be on mute.
You're naughty.
It's hard to behave on a show like this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ray. Take care, and thank you everybody for listening. I will definitely see you soon, and I can't wait to share my music with you. Thanks so much for your support, guys. Thanks, Ray. See ya.
See ya.
The Ray Powers Hour. New Visions Radio.